Okay, so in terms of once you've decided what configuration you want and size of the doors, something that we often look to discuss with our customers is if they're south-facing or overlooked, so privacy issues, in which case, how are they planning to cover these doors afterwards? You know, some people like curtains, some people leave them fully exposed. But a number of people, once they realise they're available, get very excited about the prospect of having what's known as integral blinds. So effectively blinds that sit within the glass, that are maintenance-free, very sleek, and don't hide anything away from these lovely slimline aluminium doors that they're making a feature of. So just to give you an example, we do 2 sets predominantly that we supply or install. We do the very tried and tested system of Morley blinds, and this is a Morley blind system here. So just to demonstrate how they work, by using the magnetic slider, the blind will lower or lift, and once they're in position, you can tilt the blinds, letting light in or closing them out. Okay. Again, they come in a number of different colour options. In this sense, there's a track only on one side and along the top, but that's the Morley system, which again, we've been probably fitting these now for 5 or 6 years. Very popular, very good system. The next system that we offer is a system called Between Glass Blinds. Not to confuse people, they all sit within the glass, but the brand name is Between Glass Blinds. Slight difference with this system. So again, you've got the magnetic sliders, but you've got 2 in this case. One to lower and higher the blinds, and one to tilt and turn them. So they come with, I would say, a slightly more symmetrical looking track that frames things quite neatly. And I would say probably they are slightly more blackout than the Morley blinds. So again, depending where you're putting them within the house as to how much blackout you're looking for, these particular blinds offer a slight more blackout. In terms of other things to consider, the magnet system that Between Glass Blinds use mean that they're more level at the top from one end to the other. They offer basically a tolerance of around 5mm, which means from one end here to one end there, the blinds could at any point not be particularly level by up to 5mm, and that would be deemed within tolerance. With the Morley system, that tolerance is up to 10mm. Again, it's something we need to make people aware of because 10mm can at times look slightly worse than perhaps on a narrow system, maybe even a larger system. So it's again something to consider when you're looking at your blind options to eliminate any of those surprises. Okay, so just going to take you over to seeing the same blind systems, Morley and Between Glass Blinds, in grey, in a slightly narrower system. So again, over here we've got Between Glass Blinds, which again is the symmetrical track around the top, 2 magnets for tilt and turn and slightly more blackout. And then, like I said, the more traditional system that we've sold, which is the Morley system, which has got the 1 magnet that does the lifting, dropping and tilting. And actually, this is probably a good example. We've got 2 Morley systems within the showroom. One is very level along the top, but this one slightly off level. Now they will at times be playing around them level themselves out, but again it's just making sure our customers understand all the potential consequences or positives or the subtle differences between systems when they're shopping around. So hopefully that helps. What we will also do is a video shortly that explains do's and don'ts of operating the blinds. Okay.